Okay.
Okay, so these are the few list that is emerging technology in 2021. First is AI ML, then edge computing, then quantum computing, then smart vehicles, then 5G technology, Internet of the Things, uh, and virtual reality, blockchain, 3D printing, 3D bioprinting, nanometric. So let's talk about all these one by one. So first of all, I will talk about little bit of AI and ML. So what is AI and ML? What is the basic? See, AI is the root chain of everything. Uh, Machine learning is a sub part of it. When we talk about AI, what you guys imagine with the AI? What do you think AI can do? Let's make this session more interactive.
AI is something related to the thoughts means creativity to for the smart work.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, that's a kind of right answer. Yeah, Laksh raised hand. Yeah, yeah, Laksh, tell me. You can also do. You can also write on the chat box also. Yeah. So basically, AI is the root of everything. When we talk about AI and ML, can't hear you anything at all. Am I audible? Audible to you? Kamal, am I audible?
Correct.
Sorry, am I
Yeah,
audible?
it's coming.
Yeah, Alex, kindly try to reconnect. Okay, so when you talk about ML, so with ML, basic, what is ML? Let's talk in the deepest thing. ML is a basically collection of small kind of codes, uh, which we call algorithm, and through that algorithm we train a data. Let's take a scenario of a face mask detection. When we talk about the face mask detection, what AI ML can do there? So first we take a data of a train data of with mask and without mask. When we take data of the with mask and without mask, what we do here there is we train our model. We write the code in such a way that we just confirm that whoever is wearing the mask is now classified when we go with the live images. So in a face mask detection, what we do, we take a data of with mask, without mask, and we train our model in such a way that we will give the features, small features to the small features to our model. Uh, when you see any face, you will see a jawline, nose, eyes, everything. But the time you wear the face mask, your jawline, your mouth, your nose will be closed. So we will train our model in such a way that we tell our model that this particular time, if you are seeing this jawline, everything, so you can say that mask is there or not. So basically that's a small code that do this is comes under the machine learning. The time when machine learning learned everything and machine learning start doing by its own, the time when machine learning start doing anything by own, machine learning learned everything and it's start learning from the past experience, then it convert into AI is not a big thing, it's just a small thing that basically what we do in machine learning, we take any data, we train the data, uh, from that data we make a model and we deploy that model. From that model we are again taking some data, and that data is now termed as the sorry, 1 minute. Oh, the data we what we are taking again is termed as our data termed as sorry, someone is texting. Okay, let it be. There is a training data set what we are again taking. So whatever the from the past experience what data we are taking, that data is called as a training data set. So whatever the uh, model we deployed, after the model deployed, whatever the data we are taking, that is the training data set. And from that training data set we are doing this, all AI things. So basically AI uh, and ML is not a big thing. It's just a small thing. When you talk about how to start anything in AI and ML, what is the best way? So AI and ML require a lot of statics. So you have to be little bit good with maths. And right now we are mostly preferring Python language. So you have to be little bit command on the Python language, and there are so many platform like Google platform called Kaggle. From there you can download data sets. You just train your data sets and take your work. So this is a little bit about the AI and ML. When you talk about market projection, there is a huge market of everything. You can see so many times. You are just observing that that things earlier done by manually, now done by some robotics, some machine, and that is an analytics. So you can take an example of Alexa. When you take example of Alexa, you can see earlier when you brought a new Alexa, you connect to your device, you have to give each and every command. The time Alexa learned from its past behavior, from the past training data, it will start learning on its own, and it will giving its own better result for you. You can see the Amazon recommendation. Once you start searching for something, Amazon is giving a such recommendation. Even YouTube is giving you a recommendation of the one type of video what you have watched. So to get there are so many in the hospitals also. They are implementing AI now. What AI is doing in hospital is from the past data. Suppose someone is having a fever of 5 to 6 days. So from the past data, what is the possible issues we can predict? That is also an application of the AI. So now quickly jump to the edge computing. So what exactly is edge computing? Basically, edge computing is nothing but the cloud computing. I guess you guys have heard about the uh, cloud gaming. Have you heard about cloud gaming? So basically, cloud gaming is
Oh, not heard about.
okay. So basically, cloud gaming is all the big games like Cyberpunk or any big game, whatever you feel like that is a big game like GTA 5. You can play from your device on a cloud. Basically, the whole system, whatever is required for that game, that is will be in any other server area, and that game you can play. You can play in the your cell phone. Right now that cloud gaming is not available in India. You have to change the server, then you can try it. So even you can search for the cloud gaming. In the cloud data, what is the benefit of cloud? Why we will call edge computing? Because whatever data you just put it on your cloud, you can use it anytime, either from the client side or server side, and no problem. But if you are doing any question in terms of let's talk about in terms of IoT. IoT is taking so many data from the different sensors, but in terms of data, when you talk about there are so many data, so where we exactly put the data? So we are putting all this data to the cloud, and all the manipulation work, all the cloud work, we are just simulating everything on the cloud so that our system will be saved, and we are getting the output also. So let's see one scenario. When you have heard about the AWS, Google Cloud, different type of cloud services. So uh, suppose if you take an example of AWS, we take a few data from your home, like let's take example of Alexa only. Whatever you are giving command to Alexa, Alexa is not storing anywhere according to us, but Alexa is storing all the data in its server side, so that next time whenever you fetch you want some data, so Alexa will give you the better data. uh, online gaming based on cloud. Online gaming based on cloud. No, right now the online gamings are not based on the cloud, because whatever the gaming we are doing online. So online is basically the company who is providing the online game, they made a server for themselves. But when we talk about cloud gaming, it's like whatever you are storing in your cloud, it's a cloud area where you just install your game and you can play. That is a cloud gaming. But when you talk about online gaming, suppose let's say PUBG. So PUBG have its own server. So we are playing in their server. We are not like we can play anywhere, any cloud, any server. So that's the difference between online gaming and cloud gaming. So whatever the data we are fetching from the Alexa, we can put it again in the cloud, and we can fetch it from where from anywhere we want. So that's one of the big advantages of the edge computing in the modern technology. So a smart vehicle, I guess all heard about this Tesla, big huge giant company, uh, the biggest innovation of the automatic car, smart cars, smart vehicles. So now, not only Tesla, Honda, BMW, Hyundai, all companies are working on this smart vehicle. And this smart vehicle, basically, who all from the side of the Chennai, there you can see BMW is working a lot of things on the smart vehicle. Even Ola is coming with the Ola electrical with some few innovations like no one can steal. There are so many things they are putting in the smart vehicle. So why smart vehicles are again a booming technology? Because whenever we talk about the smart vehicle, there is so many advantages and disadvantages are there. What when you talk about the disadvantages, it can crash anything we can talk. But when you talk about the advantages, there are so many advantages, and why people are preferring Tesla from any other car, because there is something in there, the self driverless mode of that Tesla is again a booming technology. Sometimes it may crash, but it is giving a better output when suppose a driver have to go for a long drive. So what driver do is okay. So what driver do is when driver have to go for a long ride, so driver basically turns on their smartphone and drive, and a camera is just checking out the driver's behavior. If the driver is little bit dull or driver's behavior is angry, whenever different type of emotions get captured from that camera, so accordingly our smart vehicle react to go for from the self-driving mode to whatever mode. So a smart vehicle is one of the booming technology in 2021. So 5G. So basically, I guess all are using 4G now. So all are using 4G. But when we talk about past times, we were with the 2G, we are very difficult. So more in the mobile technology, 5G is the most awaited thing that we are doing in Hyderabad. They are doing testing. Even they have blamed that due to 5G, due to 5G we are facing corona spread and everything. Though this is a rumor, but people will say that. So one of the major booming technology is 5G networks that we are feeling this currently. So with the 4G, we are doing all this voice data, SMS, anything we can do. But just imagine whatever the work you are doing with the 4G, with the 5G, you will do this work more speeder. And when you talk about in terms of IoT, you need a good internet speed to fetch all the data within a second. Suppose I want to do a project of displaying all the corona counts on the display. So we have to fetch some data from some website, let's say worldometer. So if we are taking some data from the worldometer and we are using a 2G technology, so if that is giving a slow speed and we are getting fetching our data very slowly, so what is the need of that? So we need a 5G technology in this 2021 to access our all the things way more faster and enables way more better things. When you talk about cloud computing, also with the 4G, we are okay with the cloud computing, but think with the 5G, you just click one single button and your all the tasks on the cloud got uh, computed in single handed with a one click with the 5G technology. So that is if you compute all the things way more faster than 4G, though, that is the best thing that we can achieve. So after the 5G, with the 5G cloud gaming and streaming, everything will be increased. Uh, everything will be, it's just a simple PPT that I have made. If you want, we can mail this PPT to you all guys. Mm. So virtual reality and augmented reality. So how many of you are using Snapchat? Uh, have you ever gone to the
Not
Snapchat? Yeah.
not
When you,
frequently.
yeah, not frequently, but have you ever visited the Snapchat? Whenever you visit the Snapchat, there are a lot of things. They take your images. According to that, you just open your camera and you can see a small miniature side of your cartoon images dancing, and you just record it. That is exact example of augmented reality. Now Apple is using this augmented reality. What is Snapchat? Okay, so Snapchat is basically a social media platform where you can just send your image with your friend. You have to make a strike during sending those images, and while sending the images, you just make an strike. Strike is just continuity. It's just not you will earn any point. The best part of a Snapchat is whatever you send any message, it will automatically get deleted within the 24 hours. So this is the Snapchat is a social media platform you just go through if you want to interact with what is virtual reality and augmented reality. Now Apple is implementing these things in their new iPads. uh, Now Apple have used some new camera sensors in their new iPads where they are implementing this AR VR thing, where they are just showing a little bit of idea of this. Just a small animal like a structure, they take a image, and they put the small like a structure animal like a structure, which with your hand you can move that image to anywhere from one place to another place. So that is like creating something which is not in there in reality, but in the reality you have to change something. Suppose what is the future of reality? Suppose you are sitting alone. So let's say in the curtain you are sitting alone, and what do you have to do? So you just open your AR/VR camera. With the AR/VR camera, you can play some games with a virtual. Some guy is sitting. You can just feel it that some guy is sitting. Uh, so that's a one of the thing that we can do with the AR and VR. So let's talk about the next topic. So blockchain. So blockchain, I guess you have heard about the cryptocurrency and everything. Earlier, blockchain was just made for this cryptocurrency only. We don't want blockchain to indulge with this technology, but as we see, there is a booming technology, blockchain. As we can see that cryptocurrency is booming. Why it is booming? Because that is one of the secured way. So now in the security system also we are using this blockchain technology. Why we are using this blockchain technology? Because this blockchain, it's chain like a structure which is more giving a strength. Whenever we go for the mining of the any cryptocurrency, there we use basically a blockchain technology. So blockchain is one of the major booming technology that in 2021 we will see. And you might have heard this, Tesla earlier announced that from the Bitcoin they will take the money. Then again they said from the Bitcoin we will not take the money, payment mode. So that is one of the currency that we expect in India also to come, any cryptocurrency of the Indian government officials. Let's see. So now another thing is 3D printing. So nowadays you heard about PCB designing everything. So 3D printing is basically printing your own requirement thing. So nowadays people are planning to print their own house. They don't want to build their house with all this stuff. They just want to print their house. So with that, they want to build a bigger 3D printer, and they can print it. Basically, in the 3D printer, you need to design in any software that you give to printer, and the printer will print it. As you can see, the small images are there. So 3D printer is one of the possible uh, technology that we can say that it will achieve a lot of boom whenever we go in deep dive, because suppose you have something in your suppose you want to build your own uh, small creature, cartoon like creature. You just need to design it and you can build it. uh, if you want if you are totally into engineering, so PCB design is one of the major thing that we are using for the 3D printing nowadays. But with the 3D printing, there are so many things we can design, like 3D nano design of 3D, or we can say we can doctors and sometimes scientists are trying to do with the 3D printing. They've tried to build a similar human-like structure, so that if some part is not working of human, we can transplant that with a 3D printed artificial one. So that is one of the possible way that scientists and everyone is looking forward with the 3D printing. So that's it. So now I will talk about the Internet of the Things. The Internet of the Things is the main thing that we are much more into, since our name is School of IoT. So we are more into Internet of the Things. So what is Internet of the Things? Here you can see two words very clearly: internet and things. Internet, we all are aware, but what exactly these things means? These things is anything which you can say electronically, all the gadgets, whatever is there, it is, this is called a thing. Any electronic gadgets, whatever you are having, that is one of the thing. But you can convert all the non-technical thing uh, also to a smart thing. Suppose in your home you want to make anything smart. Let's say example of your door. So you just implement a few hardwares in your door, and now with the Alexa command or with Google command, you just give commands to the Alexa, and the door will open. Now your door will convert to the smart things. So that is the major scope of IoT. Why we focus on IoT? Because IoT have several layers of technologies that we need to work on. First of all, whenever we talk about IoT, so in the IoT we have a first we have anything from which we give a command, which we call an application. So from the application, then again we have something in the cloud, which will give a connectivity with the application and the sensor. So we also have to go through the cloud work. So we already have some interface, we can say web or application. Then we have a cloud. Then after the cloud, we have some sensors and actuators. So if you go through a whole hierarchy, you can see there are some smart things, which is sensors and actuators. Sensors which are sensing the movement or anything, and actuators are those who actually works according to the sensor. So sensors and actuators are connected with the web, cloud, then it's connected with the web or Android apps. So for the IoT, you have to go through this all this possible way. Uh, so surprisingly, almost no one. IoT will continue a major player in this technology sector in coming year. Why we are talking this is a major sector in coming year? Because it involve all the things that we are using. Suppose from your smart home, let's say in your smart home, when you wake up in the morning, you use your alarm clocks. From the alarm clocks, the time you turn off the alarm clocks, you give a command to your microwave, so that microwave or toaster, so that it will make your breakfast ready. Whenever you just give a command to your microwave, at the same time, from your cell phone only, you give a command to the geyser water heater to heat the water for you. So it will give a boiled water for you on the time, just one command from your home. And the major example, I guess you have some of you are using the smart watches. Smart watches is the best example of everything. Just in a small set, you have so many sensors, GPS, everything, and you will connect with your device, and you will get all the data. And if you have seen from the surveillance camera that you have fitted in your factory, on your home, you can watch it in your cell phone from anywhere, uh, just in your cell phone. Why why because it is connected to the internet, the place where internet and all other smart sensors actuators comes in the picture. It will turns in the IoT project. So one of the major IoT project that we are working right now is we are trying to build one ecosystem in which we make a local server there, and we used some MongoDB cloud just for the testing purposes, where we are taking the data from the SpO2 sensor and temperature sensor, which we are giving to the local host. From the local host, we are giving data to the doctors, and now doctors and patient will talk with that data. We are giving an user interface for the patient and a doctor. From that user need to send the data, doctor communicate with the email ID on the mail. That is one of the major projects we are working on right now. So that's why we always say IoT is the booming future, and we believe that IoT will take up this market very soon. Though in India we have a very less awareness of the IoT, but when you talk about in foreign countries, they already build smart homes where you can see uh, they they use different type of face recognition alarm system only. Different type of face recognition alarm system. Whenever some guest house ring a bell, camera gets activated, and now camera captures the image, and camera can say that, yeah, this your relative has